What's going on, everyone? I have a very special video today. I want to teach you guys how to just dip your toe a little bit, get your toesies a bit wet, and check the temperature when it comes to the growing space. How do you enter the growing space? A lot of people are looking at indoor growing, for example, and if they're in a legal state and they want to get into it, it can be very threatening to look at the price tag of everything you're going to need and be like, oh my God, who actually has money to get all this started? That, along with the commitment factor, because you're not gonna get a big 10-ounce plant in one weekend. It's gonna be a long, strenuous process. So how do you really dip your toe in it with minimal investment to actually try it out and see what is really going on in this industry or this hobby? So without further ado, we're going to get right into the topic of the video. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is CE420 and I do a lot of cannabis related content. I teach how to grow, I talk about cannabis, the plant we all know and love. And if you guys want to stick around for that conversation and support the channel, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, share these videos. But let's get into it. So there's a couple things you can do to get into the cannabis circle without actually spending a ton of money and without a lot of effort. And one of the things you can do is you can start networking with people you know. If you're in a legal state, it's very possible you know someone who grows. And if you start talking to enough people, you might be able to figure out who they are, start asking questions. And once you meet someone who says, yeah, I grow and I could use some help around the garden, well, then you have an in to start for completely free, and you get to help a friend out who will later probably help you out in your grow if you have any questions, you need any advice, any of that sort of thing. So that is a very great way to start. Just see if you can go over on a couple of weekends, learn cloning process, learn how to germinate, learn how to photosynthesis works, learn how nutrients all works, and then get a feel for the process. And as you're helping with watering and training and all that stuff, you'll get an idea of not only if you want to actually get into the hobby, but what you're actually going to be doing and how it's going to feel once you get there. Now, a number two thing you can do is just try growing outdoors. You can spend the little bit of money on a seed or get a cutting from your growing friend, and then see if you can actually grow a plant outdoors using the sun and just water and organic soil. This is a very minimal investment. You might need to buy like a 20-gallon pot, but if you buy a fabric pot, they're normally pretty cheap. That's not a very big investment. And then do an outdoor season for fairly cheap with no electrical cost, with very little water bill up, and then just see what you can do and see if you actually like the process. And then you can start really getting into going into indoors or making your outdoor operation larger. Always start small and then work your way up. It is very easy to take more than you can actually chew in this industry, and burnout is something you definitely want to avoid for the longevity of your growing career or hobby. This is a mistake I made in the past. Just trust me, I know from experience, start slow. But if this video helped you, please leave a like. It really helps. Share the video with other people who might want to start growing and are very curious of what actually goes into it. And if you want to follow along, again, hit that subscribe button and get notifications every single time I upload. But that was the video for today. So thank you guys very much.